XRP, Hype and ONDO are the most discussed projects in my community. Why is it that everybody is talking about these projects at the moment? In today's video, we're gonna highlight some news and I tell you exactly in which of these projects I would invest right now $1,000 so that you can set up your portfolio right in time before the altcoin season. So I'd say let's start right into it with Hype. Hype made a big comeback after the attempted murder of Binance. They wanted to eliminate Hype because Hype is stealing a lot of the attention from Binance. Because Hype is fully decentralized and at the moment the best decentralized perp exchange and is stealing a lot of volume from Binance. As you can see when we look at the numbers, Hyperliquid already is the biggest decentralized protocol or blockchain with the most revenue. Hyperliquid is on track for 600 million in annualized revenue, which is the most of all blockchains. With blockchains like Solana, Ethereum, and the winner for sure will be Hype. And what's even better is that the Hyperliquid Foundation is buying back Hype tokens with the revenue. So the Hype token is fully deflationary. That means with the buybacks, the foundation burns the Hype token. So there's only one possible outcome from this, and this is Hype coin mooning. So for example, if the Hyperliquid Foundation is collecting fees like this in the next few years, they are gonna buy back all of the Hype tokens in circulation in the next 7 years. So what will happen? It will come to a supply shock and the Hype token will explode completely. And that's not only my opinion, also AIXPT is seeing it. This is one of the best AI agents at the market. So AIXPT not only mentioned the big revenue that Hyperliquid is generating, he also says that Hyperliquid has already a market share in perps trading of 70%. That means Hyperliquid has nearly a monopoly, a decentralized monopoly on decentralized perps trading. It already is 10% of Binance perps volume. That means that Hyperliquid already has 10% of the biggest exchange of the world. And for sure, Binance does not like that. So it will definitely be a very, very big May for Hype and the Hype coin for sure. Also, some other DeFi pros are saying that Hyperliquid is one of the highest reward plays in crypto at the moment because it is the #1 leading DEX. It is almost matching BNB, as I already told you. So Hyperliquid has the potential of becoming as big as BNB. When you look at the market cap, it is possible because of their deflationary tokenomics and their aggressive buybacks. It will get there, it is only a matter of time. One other positive thing about Hype at the moment is that they are changing their fee structure again so that it will become even more lucrative to stake your Hype coins because that will mean even lower fees than already. But I don't want to talk too much about Hype. You know my conviction about this project. Let's move on to the next coin. And the next coin on my list for today is XRP because XRP should explode now or because we are getting the ETF, the very first ETF. But let's have a look. Yeah, we have the first ETF approved. That's correct. And most of the XRP community thinks now XRP will go to $15, $75, $300, $1,500, $7,000. But this ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen. Let's make a quick reality check. Some of the community even thinks XRP will reach Bitcoin's price. This could happen, but this could only happen if Bitcoin is dropping to $10 and this is never gonna happen. So what does the news about the ETF actually mean? It is a futures ETF we got approved. That means, yeah, you can bet on the XRP price, but unlike the spot ETF, no real token is touched. At the spot ETFs, we get actual buy pressure or sell pressure. At the futures ETF, you only bet on the price. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. this will not skyrocket XRP to new highs. And sorry to disappoint you again, just because we would have gotten a spot ETF, it also doesn't mean that XRP is skyrocketing at the moment. Because as you can see at Ethereum, just because we have a spot ETF, it does not mean that the people are buying. I really like Ripple and I really like their partnerships. So I would bet on smaller coins because Ripple, as you can see at the market cap, is one of the top 5 biggest coins overall. So I would bet, if I believe in XRP, I would bet on one on their partners because you have the XRP exposure. If XRP is winning, their partner is winning as well. And their partners, for example, is much smaller. So for example, Ripple made a new partnership with ONDO Finance. And ONDO Finance is planning on bringing tokenized US treasuries on the XRP ledger. And as you can see, on the XRP ledger is not much going on at the very moment, is not much happening. But when we will get these tokenized US treasuries, it could become really, really big. So let's move forward to ONDO Finance, which is at a very good point for you at the moment, because the money moves nobody is really talking about is that ONDO Finance is already controlling 1 billion in tokenized treasuries. As we can see here, when we look at ONDO Finance, they are moving a lot of money, much more, as you can see on the XRP ledger. And this is only the beginning, because ONDO Finance is planning big things, because they want to bring all of the US stock market on the blockchain 24/7, 365 days a year, so that you can purchase your stocks 24/7. And this will be actual much bigger than the whole ETF game. So this is why BlackRock has a huge interest in the approval by the SEC, because this will be the Wall Street's new cash cow. This is why Larry Fink wants the approval very rapidly, and what Larry Fink wants, Larry Fink will get. And also ONDO Finance met with the SEC to talk about the matter of the tokenization. And also we have our roundtable mid of May about the tokenization of assets. So I definitely think the approval is only a matter of time, and the Wall Street moving to DeFi is only a question of months. So ONDO Global Markets will make it possible that you can trade your stocks 24/7. You can send it like crypto coins, but you also can stake it, for example, and earn revenue. But you also can provide it in DeFi, for example, as collateral, and leverage your positions. So huge possibilities we will get with the tokenization of bonds and stocks. It will become so big. I'm really looking forward to this. And if the whole Wall Street is coming to DeFi, this will make ONDO Finance explode big time. So, but what does that mean for the price of these 3 coins? Everything is possible. Doesn't matter if ONDO or Hype. I think both of these coins have the potential to grow as big as XRP. And XRP could flip, for example, Ethereum. Yeah, it is possible that they are growing twice as big. Then we have XRP at $5. I think it's a possibility. But I don't think that they are gaining more traction than this. So what does that mean? Where would I go with my $1,000? As I already told you, Hype has the potential to grow as big as BNB. That would mean a 14x for Hype, but also Hype could reach the size of XRP. What would that mean for Hype? That would mean a 22x for Hype. And we already said that XRP has the potential of gaining twice their size. And what is it about ONDO Finance? ONDO Finance is even smaller than Hype, so there is even more potential to grow. So if ONDO gains as much market cap as XRP at the moment has, it would mean that ONDO would grow 43 times as big. This is huge, guys. This is huge. And this is why I would bet my $1,000 always of one of these small coins. This means if I would invest $1,000 in hype and they would grow as big as XRP is at the moment, that would mean my investment would end up at $22,000. In the meanwhile, if XRP is making a 2x, it would be only $2,000. But if ONDO would make a 40x, it would be $43,000. But you can also split your money. $500 in hype would end up at $11,000 and $500 in ONDO would end up in $21,000. So I think this would be the much smarter approach. So I would always go this way. But let me know down in the comments where you would invest the $1,000. I hope I could give you some new insights in today's video. So please leave a follow, please leave a like. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.